Hey everybody, we're live with my longtime friend Alan Michaan. Alan, by the magic of technology, we are fused. How you doing? And thank you, Yvette.
I'm doing
Yvette,
great.
wife. Alan, this is coming up this Friday, right? And it is boom, Turning Red, which is getting great reviews.
Yes, it's just a wonderful new Pixar animated film, and the powers that be at Disney and Pixar decided that it would go out streaming on the Disney Channel instead of going out to theaters like things always used to be. But in order to get Academy Award consideration for this wonderful movie, and you're right, it's getting incredible reviews. Uh, it has to play for 1 week in at least two theaters. So this Friday on the 11th, it's going to open for 1 week only in New York and in Los Angeles in theaters, and not in theaters, in a theater in each city. But the Grand Lake is a very, very special place. It's a wonderful movie palace. And all of the people who work at Pixar and create these movies love the Grand Lake. So it was decided that we would be allowed to also play this film in our theater for 1 week only. So this Friday, we will play Turning Red in the Grand Lake for a week. It'll be in the main auditorium, so there'll be organ music before it on Friday and Saturday nights. And it will also be in Theater 4, so that we have some more show times. So it'll be in Theater 1, Theater 4. Tickets are up on our website right now on sale, and that's grandlaketheater.com. And we're very excited about this because we've never before had a situation where we're the only theater in Northern California playing a brand new Disney Pixar movie. So it's very exciting, and we're really anticipating wonderful crowds, and people are going to be able to rub elbows with the Pixar personnel that created this movie and all the other Pixar movies.
Well, this is huge, Alan. Hey, tell people how special it is to have this as an Oscar screening. This is for Oscar consideration, right?
Yes, it is. So we will be admitting Academy members with their ID card as our guests. And same thing will be happening in New York and LA. And this is apparently a very Oscar-worthy film. I haven't seen it yet, but I'll be at the Grand Lake over the weekend to see it with my grandkids.
How huge is it? I mean, I'm just tickled that it's happening where of all the theaters in the world, of all the places in the world, that because of the fact that Pixar is so locally inclined and supportive of Oakland, and in particular the Grand Lake Theater, which is, as everybody knows, my favorite movie palace, it is, I think fittingly, the place where an Oscar-worthy movie is being housed for view and consideration by the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences membership. And there's a special period. This is not something that can be taken lightly, folks, because the Oscars, the way AMPAS does this is they have a special set time where they allow a picture to be seen at a theater, right, Alan?
That is correct. And in the 42 years that I've been operating the Grand Lake, we've never done something like this before. So it really is a special one-off event, and we're only allowed to play this picture for 1 week, regardless of how many people come to see it. So it's going to open on Friday the 11th, and then it is going to close 1 week later on Thursday evening, the 17th. So if you want to see this on the big screen, that is the only opportunity they will have. Otherwise, they can see it on TV.
Yeah, folks. And when you see this, by the way, make sure, because right now that's if you go to Zenny60 on YouTube, it's me talking to Alan right here. All you have to do is press that. You can see it. Okay, see that? And you can share it around with your friends. See, there it is. Share it around with your friends. And like I'm doing, I'm sending a text message to I'm sending one to the mayor, so the mayor can't say she didn't know. That's Libby Schaff. Libby's got a text. I'm sending one around to everybody to know that this is, this is a happening thing and they ought to be there. I'm going to send one to Dave Cavall, the A's. I think I'll do that right now. This is a happening thing and they ought. Dave says he's rooted in Oakland. He'll prove it by turning out for this screening, right? And at least before he takes off for Vegas, ha ha ha. But this is fantastic. So, folks, that's what I'm doing. I'm sending it out to my friends. This is on Facebook. This is on LinkedIn. This is on the blog, Presenting 62 Media already. Have you seen the screening, by the way? Have you seen it?
I have not seen it, but I've been reading the reviews, and they're all just absolutely over the top ecstatic. Variety gave it an A-, and they hardly ever do that. So I urge people to go online and put this into your Google search, Turning Red, and look at the reviews. The reviews just started coming out this morning, and they're really exciting. So it's going to be a really very exciting weekend at the Grand Lake. And of course, we have Batman also on 2 screens this weekend. So we'll be playing both pictures. So Turning Red, 1 week only. If you don't come this first week, then you got to watch it on the small screen. So this is a unique opportunity, the only opportunity, unless you're in New York or LA, to see it in a big theater.
And you would say, so what's the big deal about Turning Red? Well, it's a lot like in Encanto, which I love as an animated picture by Disney Pixar. It really focuses on an ethnic story. In this case, an Asian girl who has tremendous anxieties of all types of girls her age, but you see it from the point of view of an Asian family, Chinese family in America, Chinese American, and how her mother really deals with this wild transformation that her daughter goes through when she has anxiety, when she's nervous about anything from a boy to a hangnail. And it's really quite a path-breaking take that is, I think, 20 years too late myself. But, thankfully it's happening during our lifetimes.
Yeah. It's Zenny. It's a coming-of-age story. And the main character, when she gets upset, or she gets anxious, or she feels pain, turns into a giant red panda. And then later, family, that this is something that is in her family, and their parents never told her that this was going to happen. But it's a charming film. The trailer is wonderful. So if you just go to the grandlaketheater.com, you can click on view the trailer and watch the coming attraction preview for this movie right now, and you'll see exactly what it's about and what it looks like. And it looks like it's going to be a load of fun, and we're looking forward to the weekend at the Grand Lake.
And folks, I would show the trailer, but I don't want to get a copyright claim. Google and YouTube have been really weird about that lately, and so I prefer to escape that. So I'll show the artist rendition. But
go to my website,
grandlaketheater.com, right here, folks. See that? There's that. Go there.
That's it.
Yeah, Grand Lake Theater, the best movie house in the world, featured on Turner Classic Movies. Do you realize I'm 3,000 miles away and I see the Grand Lake featured on it regularly? Alan, that's something, man. You've got the thing. You've got a non-fungible token, but it's actually fungible. How's that?
Eddie Muller, who is emerging as one of the top hosts on Turner Movie Classics, is literally my next door neighbor. So I see him all the time. And during the pandemic, that he was doing all of his tapings for Turner Movie Classics out of his home, and I said, Eddie, we're close at the Grand Lake. Why don't you just use the theater? It's fine. You can have it. You can use the theater, do your tapings there. And he started doing that, and he loves it.
Nice.
And also for next week on the 25th, 24th, excuse me, we're hosting his annual Noir City Festival of Film Noir. And that's a 4-day festival at the Grand Lake with Eddie Muller introducing all of the films. And that starts on Thursday the 24th at the Grand Lake.
March 24th. I'm writing that here right now, folks. March
Yeah,
24th.
Called Noir City. He
Uh,
used this show in San Francisco at the Castro. Now we're hosting it at the Grand Lake.
Did I get that right? Grand Lake
Noir
Theater. March 24th, right?
March 24th.
Yeah, got it right. Woo! All right, folks. Alan, thanks a lot, but folks, go out and see it. Again, you see this video, share it, pass it around. Alan, Yvette, thank you very much. Stick around at backstage. I'll see you all later. Folks, subscribe to Zenny62 and bookmark oaklandnewsnow.com. That ends this broadcast. Thanks again.